Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and also to another video. In this video I'm going to be telling you why you shouldn't be throwing away this tiny little pencil just yet. So we all know the problems of having that really small pencil that you just can't hold. It's uncomfortable to hold, you can't get a grip on it, it wrecks the quality of your drawing, and you also can't sharpen it. Once you get one of those manual sharpeners, electric sharpeners, and you put that little pencil in there, it won't grip onto it and you can't sharpen it. So why would you keep it? Why wouldn't you throw it away? Well, there's a lot of things that you can do to make that little tiny pencil go even further, and so you can kind of use it for a few extra drawings. So I know that it could be a massive problem when you are trying to hold it. It's very hard to hold a really tiny pencil and to keep control over that. And so one thing that you can do to avoid having an uncomfortable grip on this little pencil is to use a pencil extender. And these are extremely cheap from Amazon, eBay, whatever. You can get them for just a couple of pounds, and it really helps make that little pencil go a really long way. And what it does is it kind of grips onto the pencil and gives that extended length so that you can hold it just like a normal pencil and use it just like you would with a normal pencil. But that isn't the only problem that you have when you have this tiny pencil. Even if you can hold it, how do you sharpen it? When you have an electric or manual sharpener, you simply can't put that tiny pencil in there. It won't grip onto it and there's not enough length to sharpen it any further. Well, then I recommend switching over to a different sharpener. So I use two different sharpeners with my coloured pencils. For my normal everyday use, I use my Derwent helical sharpener, which gets a really long lead and also just sharpens it really well. But when that pencil gets really small, it won't go in there. So what I use is just a really cheap, normal handheld tiny sharpener. And this also makes the lead, like the exposed lead, a lot shorter as well, so you can get even more use out of that pencil. So here I will show you a comparison between the lead from my Derwent pencil sharpener and also my just normal rubbish little tiny sharpener, and you can see that that tiny sharpener has got a much smaller lead exposed, so there's more of that sort of pencil kind of wooden casing out, so you can easily grip that into a pencil extender and make it go even further. So my main tips to avoid kind of wasting that pencil, we all know these pencils are really expensive. If you're using the Caran d'Ache Luminance, Polychromos, Prismacolors, they are so expensive. You want to get the most out of those pencils. So you really want to try and do these techniques and tips to make them last even longer. So like I said, using a pencil extender is going to really lengthen the life of those pencils, and it will just be like using a normal pencil. Though there are different types of pencil extenders that you can get with different sort of shapes. Some are like smooth and rounded, some are more like angled and have a different grip, so you've got to look into that. But it's definitely very cheap to get one, and they normally come in a set of about 4 or 5, so you can use lots of different small pencils at the same time. You don't have to keep switching between them. And so what's even better is that when you put a little pencil in that pencil extender, you can sharpen it even further. So sometimes it's hard to hold that little tiny pencil into that small sharpener and try and rotate it. It's very difficult. But if you put that tiny little pencil into a pencil extender and then trying to sharpen it, you can get even more kind of sharpening out of that one little pencil. It should only be when it gets to about this size that you should be throwing them away. Really, a lot of us don't make as much use out of those pencils and throw them away way before we have to. So those are just some quick tips on how you can make that life of your pencil last even longer. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, I have lots more art tip videos like this, tutorials and art topics. So if you're new to my channel and you want to see even more content and learn even more about drawing and painting, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join our little community here. Also, if you want to see another tutorial like this and these kind of things, then I have a whole playlist where I talk about art topics and tips, so I'll link that as well so you can check that out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!